Hi, Susan from Susan's Art and Junk Journaling. While I was getting used to my 9th cast, which was a hard cast, I decided to do some crocheting since I was kind of couch bound. And I saw this really cute pattern for crocheting these cute little butterflies. And I've been wanting to do something with them. I decided I'm going to make dangles for the back of spines that are removable. I've got these 3 made. I'm using just regular small paper clips to do this project, and I think it turned out so cute. I take them and they can hang right like that. Aren't those adorable? I've got my box of dangles that I've made. Some I've got hanging off a paper clip, so I can take that off a paper clip. These are so pretty. I'll show you the process. I've got the simple paper clip. There's a wide end and the narrow end. I'll call them legs. So there's the big leg and the small leg. We're going to leave the big leg. I've got my flat nose pliers and I want to straighten. I'll hold this to try and keep it so it folds out straight. That didn't work very well, but it's all pretty much hidden anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So just kind of straighten it as good as you can. You can use craft wire. If you've got craft wire, do it with craft wire, but I'm trying to do it with products that I'm figuring most people have paper clips. So this pointy end will catch. I take the pointy end and pinch it about 1/2 inch down and just fold it up like that and then pinch it. And that keeps it from catching on the back of the journal. That's the back part. Then I take and I weave right here these 2 front stitches. And then just kind of get that stuck on there like that. You can go as far up with this. It's kind of like a shepherd's hook, isn't it? I have it up maybe about 1/4 inch. And then here's the bottom of the wings. And about here is where I want this bend to be. So I just take and I bend that up. And that's the most really you have to do with this. I'm going to choose one of my dangles. Once I put it on, I take and I fold this over. And then pinch that. go. And there's your dangle. I've got this little package of crystals that are, let's see, there's 8 pieces. It doesn't say how big they are. But I will open this package. I've got my hot glue going. I'm going to glue some crystals onto the butterflies. I've got these beautiful little crystals, or I've got these brads. Aren't these gorgeous brads? And you can use any brad. I could just take that brad, go through and open the legs. There they all are with the brads in the center. Isn't that just adorable? Here I've got my button tin. I'm going to choose 4 good-sized buttons. Maybe some different colors. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. Just to give you an idea what it would look like. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see. I kind of like that one in the butterfly, but I'm going to try a different one. Let's try these 4. These are so cute. You could crochet flowers and do the same thing, but here's a nice big shiny button, and then you could put, you know, of course, the shanks on there. You could put that, or you could put that. You could put that cute little button and then this in the center of that button. You could choose that sparkly button. There's just so many possibilities. And this one, isn't that just cute? I think it goes so good with this whole thing. And then put the little sparkle inside the button. So there's that one. And then this, there's so many possibilities. The same thing, you know, you could put one of those pearl kind of buttons in, and the nice little rhinestone. This button has got a concave area where this can drop inside just perfect. Or you've got this kind of textured shiny button as well. And then this little gray one, the red goes good because it goes good down here. And you can put the little rhinestone there. This gray button goes real good with that. So I'd have to cut the shank off. Or we've got this real pretty sparkly purple one. And then put the rhinestone on as well. So there's lots of choices, and I'll go ahead and make my decision, put them on, and show you the outcome. I think those turned out so well. If you decide to make something like this, you'll have to tag me. Thank you so much for joining me today. My husband went to the auction last night and he thought I would love this box. And there's some really pretty papers in here. Yeah, I think I can definitely do something with this.